Good afternoon, everybody. This is Rasul. I'm going to continue the marketing subject in this week, and so we should first talk about something about the previous sessions.
Sir, wait,
And so,
it's not on the record, sir.
sorry, anybody problem with my? Please check your microphone, and some friends' microphone is on, and I muted already all, but okay. Could you hear? Can you hear me at the moment, all students? If you can, please write in the chat page. The voice is clear. Okay, thank you so much. So we can start at the moment. First of all, I want to show some pictures to you about the previous sessions. Firstly, I want to know about your idea about this picture. You can see something like sunflower, and I wanted to know what you think about this picture first, because I want to remind you some concepts in previous sessions, and so please help me to analyze this picture. Anybody has any idea about this picture? Okay. Our friend Ahmad Zai, Mr. Ahmad Zai says this picture is a kind of, yes, can be a kind of advertisement, and Mr. Navid says it shows environment protection, and this is, I think, somehow more related about environment, because this picture with the green leaves and the sunflower can remind us about environment. And Mr. Ehsan, I think, said this is a billboard of advertisement. Yes, can be correct also this one, a kind of advertisement. And Birishna Oria, I think Miss Birishna Oria, yes, says this is about the third marketing maybe generation, you mean. Yes, very good environment. About the third generation of marketing. Very good point about Ms. Krishnauria, and also Mr. Ehsan says to creative marketing methods which helps dissemination of the information about the product or a company. Also, this one can be correct, good idea. And also, again, okay. This one, thank you so much for your comments and remarks. Very good. Thank you so much to all. This one, this picture shows a way to attract customers through the marketing tree. What is this? This is a kind of sunflower, and it is an instrument to using solar energy to charge battery of laptop or hand phones and smartphones. In the United States, some United States streets, the Toyota company has some stations like this. This station allows to passersby and people have a seat on this place and charge their battery of laptop or hand phone, mobile. It is a kind of marketing tree, and thank you so much to Miss Oria to have a good remark and comment about this picture, and others. Do you know at the moment Toyota company has some products like Toyota Prius and hybrid cars. It means using two different kind of fuel for cars, and Toyota claims it is worried about environment in its latest products. And so this kind of marketing strategy is very helpful and very effective because um, it can attract customers through the environment friendly activities and environment friendly products, and because it delivers a value to customers. This station is not just for Toyota buyers or Toyota customers. Anybody and all people can use this station through pavements and streets. I will explain for you. Sometimes you have a good memory about a product through using that. For example, you buy a car and use the car. It will be a positive image of company in your mind when you use the product. Sometimes you use something like this and some facilities by a company. For example, maybe some people in the United States don't buy Toyota car, but using this station, they will have a good image about Toyota company in their mind, and in future they can be a good marketers for Toyota. These kind of activities, these kind of activities is very helpful because after a while, we, some people without any salary from Toyota works for Toyota, and with a word of mouth strategy, it means when people have a good image about Toyota, all the time he explains to others, for family, for other friends about Toyota company. He or she is not a Toyota buyer, but has a good image about Toyota in his or her mind. It is a very good strategy and a mixture of the branding and also using marketing tree generation tree of marketing. Already I explained about what is the all generations of marketing: marketing one, marketing two, and marketing three. And so this one is very good and very nice kind of marketing strategy. Another thing about the previous sessions, this one. Already I told you what is marketed. Do you remember? Sometimes some people think just marketing about the goods or services, but no. All of you know marketing including all products, all goods, services, and as well as persons, events, experiences, ideas, and all things can be marketed. So for example, very in these days, after Euro 2012, already I told you about some sponsors of Euro 2012 football match in Poland and Ukraine. After this event, sport events, we will have Olympic Games in London. I think about 1 month later, and 1 or 2 months later. This one also is a kind of advertisement for Olympics. Olympics is a good resource for money resource for some countries. For example, in this year, the host is London and England and Britain. All Britain is involved in this event these days, and we can see a very good advertisements and something about this event. And the next one, what is this? Anybody can have a remark on this one? Experience. What does it? How you can analyze this picture? Any comments about friends? What about this picture? How you can what do you get from this picture? Very nice. Mr. Muhammad Aziz, experience with different society. Very good. This one, and experiencing cultures. Also, Mr. Qiyasi said experiencing cultures. Very good point also this one. And experience in the different situation and culture. Very complete, Mr. Najibullah. Thank you so much to all friends. Experience in different situation and culture, and also learning from cultures and social standings. Thank you so much to Mr. Navid. And also Dr. Khatir says different expectations have been addressed. Could you explain more? Thank you so much, Dr. Khatir, about the oh yes, Paralympic. You mean about the Paralympic and different, yes. And you know, after any Olympic Games, we have Paralympic with some people have some disability, and the Paralympic for those people have some disabilities and parallelized problems, and so but this picture is not too related to Paralympic, but I think you can explain more, Dr. Khatir, and Mr. Nabwabi says it also shows globalization. Very nice, very good this one also. And because globalization allows to people live together and near together. And this one is a kind of experience marketing, because some, this picture is in Bangladesh, and this woman, European woman, travel to Bangladesh as a tourist, and some companies provide this opportunity to people to experience, for example, local lives, and go to its names at the moment homestay tourism. Homestay means 1 week you will live like, for example, Bangladeshi people in a village and either rural areas. For example, you go to a rural area and experience a rural life for a week. All things same the local people. And this one is a kind of experience some people in throughout the world at the moment likes experiencing this experience, and this kind of tourism and in tourism industry. So this one also, thank you so much for yes, and thank you so much. Very good. Dr. Khatir says the different social categories together. Very nice definition for this picture. Very good. Thank you so much. And all of you somehow noted about this one in a correct way. And thank you so much for your attention to this picture. And what about this one? This one I think is very clear. A family is facing a advertisement, and at home and together. Anybody has any comment about this picture? I think it is very clear, but if you have any extra or additional comment about this kind of tourism advertisement, you can say anything about this one. I want to review something about what is marketed today. It's not just goods and services, and this one is a kind of services, tourism, and through the media and yes, TV advertisement. Mr. Ahmad Bhai said it is using some media. At the moment, there are many facility and many ways to advertise, and we have a marketing communication mix. And what about a TV is a kind of communication with customers and with people and with prospects. Through the TV we can advertise, and the advertisement also is just a kind of communication. Already last week I told you at the moment, all of you know, marketing is not just advertisement, marketing is not just sales. And if you remember the 4P: product, price, place, and promotion, you can review something about that. And TV advertisement is a very small part of the marketing concept. And in this picture, I wanted to show sometimes we can market places, sometimes we can market persons, and also like that. Uh, yes, Mr. Okay, Mr. Navid says a role of media in marketing places, very good definition. And also Misoria says information about the place to travel there, a very simple definition. Thanks a lot, and thank you to Miss Navid also. Mr. Ahmad Zai is yes, say yes. And Mr. Aziz, experience for traveling, media role in vacation period. Very good. And Mr. Navid, again, marketing is the language of business. Yes, it is good definition of for, another kind of definition for marketing, the language of business. Very nice. And so, Mr. Ahmadai, yes. Mr. Ahmadai believes, I think TV. Yes, TV in Afghanistan is the very useful for marketing. Good, thank you so much. And I wanted to be informed about the Afghanistan and latest activities about marketing and business in Afghanistan. You should help me to to analyze this kind of marketing activities in Afghanistan, and should inform the latest news about the, because you live in Afghanistan, and I am so interested to getting information about Afghanistan. Please help me and get me the information and inform me about this one. And Mr. Navid says the first function of every language is communication, as the marketing is communication of business. Very good, very nice point, and by Mr. Navid, because all of you can, I think, see this comment also. I wanted to ask the friends like Mr. Navid and others, Mr. Ahmad Zai and also Aziz, please write your comments to everyone, and so all classmates can use your comments. Anybody can do this, and thank you so much. The next one is a very nice picture about advertisement, and it is about the, anybody knows, election. Yes, about the, very nice. Thank you so much. Mr. Navi says marketing of the persons in political events. Very good point. And also Mr. Ahmad Zai, very good political advertisement. And Mr. Aziz, very nice marketing for election. Yes. And do you know the, I think this one, I want to write for you something, and after that I ask you what does it mean? What do you think about this one? What about overcome and overcome? What does it mean, overcome? It is any relationship between overcome and overcome? Anybody can have a comment here? What is the relationship between overcome and overcome? Very intelligent advertisement, and yes, very good. And we can get many things from this kind of advertisement. It means maybe at the moment, the first of all, the using overcome, very near to overcome. Any candidator, as usual, claims he can overcome the problem and overcome the, yes, in every country. Yes, overcome sometimes means, yes, to achieve. Mr. Navid believes this one. And so when we can, for example, solve a problem, we can say overcome this problem. Yes. So it means also success. Yes, success. And thank you so much for your comments. Very good, all people. And very nice relationship between two words, overcome with a B and overcome in this one. Sometimes you can use similar words to explain a concept in your advertisement. And here, for this candidator and for presidential elections, very nice. And another thing, this candidator and this prospect for presidential allows other people to comb his hair. What does it mean? What does it mean? He allows this man to comb his hair. It means he is among people. Yes, he allows. For example, this one, the person has a black race, and this one is in United States. This advertisement. You know some about races at the moment in the Europe and Western countries. It is very challenging argument about this concept and about the race. And this poster very good and shows this kind of, allows to a black man comb his hair. Very nice. And thank you so much for comments of friends, very active students. Thank you so much to your comments and help me to getting the concept. And overcome means to accomplish. And thank you, Mr. Wahidi. And Mr. Aziz said, if you overcome a problem or a feeling, you successfully deal with it or control it. Very nice. And Mr. Mikhail, to wear his success position. Very nice. This one also about this advertisement. And so, Mr. Nabavi, it means he is in service for everyone. Very good point. It means he is in service for everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Nabavi, for this good point. Okay, and all of you know how we can use this one. And also this one, another kind in another country. It is for Cameroon 2011, and this lady is a prospect for presidential, and so you can see another kind. But I think if you compare these two kind of advertisement for persons, I think this one for United States, and also something like that. The word V is inside of the star placed in the United States flag. I know, I think in Middle East, maybe we don't have a good image about United States as a whole, because generally in today, the countries like Iran and Afghanistan, we have many problems with some policies in United States, and I know many times we hear some, for example, bad news about the policy of United States about the Middle East, and I can in this class our objective is not analyze political effects, but just we can use the best ways and the best strategies and we don't want to think about the, for example, the political problems a lot, but we know political is a very important part of global marketing. We know this one. I mean, it means we will think about political, but we cannot analyze the latest, for example, decision and latest, for example, discussions, negotiations, and because this one it needs to be discussed in another subject or another course, but just we will discuss about those aspects of political affairs related directly to marketing. And so, if okay, let's let's go to some comments by friends. Uh, yes, Mr. Ali say it is a poor man of society asking for going forward for helping the whole society. Very nice. And the Mr. Nawawi says the 52 star shows the 52 states of the United States together in the flag. Very nice. And so because of that, say yes, using the word "we" inside of a star means yes, all people of all people in the United States, and Mr. Ahmed Zai, one picture is better than thousand. Yes, very good, and thank you so much. And Mr. Mikhail Navid says Donald Trump says getting Obama to show us his birth certificate was a great moment. It was a telling moment. It was the moment we realized that behind the reality telly shows, the trophy wife and the stunts and the free. Tom might not make the best president of the U.S. of A. You mean about the? If you can explain more about why did you write this one, Mr. Navid? I will be most grateful. And so maybe we can hear you and your voice about this thing. And thank you so much. And so, thank Mr. Ahmed Zai, one picture again, yes, and okay, showing is more understandable than saying. Mr. Wahidi says this one, and thank you so much. And also, oh, okay, you explained about Donald Trump in this picture, and you completed the. Okay, thank you so much for this one. Thanks. Because I didn't concentrate and I didn't get the name of this presidential. I didn't tell anything about the name because of that. Some, for example, about Mr. Obama also. There are many things about his marketing strategy in the previous presidential election in the United States 4 years ago, and this year also he will he is going to start, and already he has started the competition with others. And so thank you so much. Very nice comments by friends. Thank you. Very, very good. Thank you so much. And Mr. Navid says in Google he searched and found it. Thank you so much. And Mr. Ehsan says, okay, let me thank you so much. At the moment, ask me relationship between Donald's words and the lessons, because our objective here, so, change is a slogan of Obama. Yes, Mr. Aziz, do you mean change? We need change. It is a slogan of Obama, Mr. Obama, in presidential elections all the time. Change is the main concept in his tagline or a slogan or motto. And so Okay, Mr. Hassan, I will explain and use the other friends to. We will have a discussion about this one. Thank you so much for your comment. Let me go more and because we will have some concepts to talk more. Thank you so much for all friends. So here, what about this picture? Any comments about friends about this picture? Good. Mr. Aziz said this one is a experience for sharing ideas and consultancy service. Very nice. Yes, it is a consultancy service and also kind of marketing. Yes, it is kind of marketing. Thank you. And service advertisement. Very nice because it's a kind of service advertisement, not about goods. And Mr. Qiyasi, thank you. And Ms. Oria, uh, yes. Already I sent the presentation files, Mr. Nababi, to Academy and eLearnever Institute. And yes, okay, I will check this one and I will send you presentations files. No, don't worry about this one. I will send you very soon. How many students can? Okay, let's have a question because it is important. How many of you already got the books, PDF, marketing management book, and also marketing 3 books? How many of you could you open the file, marketing management and marketing 3 both? How many of you? Because one student sent me an email and said he cannot open the file of marketing management. I was worried about this one if the file has problem. Okay, please check your email because I sent around I think 2 weeks ago I sent email to all students of this semester and okay. Thankfully, many students could open this file. And I don't remember the name of a student that he couldn't open the file. Please inform me if you are in class at the moment. Uh, and thank you, Mr. Nababi. Please check your email again. And I want to say, okay, let's have a look at this picture again and some review some ideas, kind of service and ideas advertisement. Mr. Ahmad Zai, thank you so much. And Mr. Ehsan said to attract the attention of people for the services the company offers to its clients. Very nice, good. And also Mr. Ehsan said to everyone this one and okay. Thank you so much. This one, it is a this picture is a kind of picture of Hermawan Kartajaya. He is from Indonesia and very good in marketing. In today, some books written by Mr. Philip Kotler. He helped Philip Kotler and like a co-author with Philip Kotler in some books. For the in marketing 3 books, you can find the name of Hermawan Kartajaya, academician in marketing, and also he has a very famous company, Mark Plus, and he delivers ideas and strategies about marketing into other companies. His company is his company's objective is to have a like a consultancy company and supervise something about marketing strategies and business strategies, business plans, marketing plans for other companies, and it is a kind of providing service for other companies. And so You can find many books and articles from this one, Hermavan Kartajaya, and some of the best marketing researchers at the moment in the world is Hermavan Kartajaya from Indonesia. And this one is a kind of service marketing and providing, yes. And Mr. Ahmed, I say kind of book advertisement, maybe, yes, this one, and okay. Miss Oria also has problem with, okay. I think this one, this file of marketing management has a kind of PDF file. Some softwares cannot open this one. Already I compressed this file because some students, there was a very heavy file, and I compressed this one and changed the capacity to around 13 megabytes, and maybe this one causes some problems for some students. Okay, I will check very soon and send you the new version for all the students again. And also I will send you some slides about this book. I think 3 or 4 chapters, 4 chapters are ready to send, and I will send to you. Don't worry about the materials and references. Please keep in touch with me through my email and inform me about this kind of problems, and I will do my best to provide the materials. And so, okay. And Dr. Khatir says at the moment he's driving. I just stopped. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Khatib. Very nice, and thanks to you, because in this situation it is very difficult to participate in the discussion. And also, thank you so much, Dr. Khatib, to your kindness, and thanks again. Um, Okay, I think there is the Mr. Navid says there is no extension, just rename. Okay, the file by clicking. Okay, 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 no problem. I can, if there isn't any extension .pdf, I can check and again send to you. Don't worry about this one. At the moment, I can check this one and inform you about that. About the books, maybe marketing 3. Okay, don't worry. I will check, and if there is any problem about extension. Okay. Okay, Mr. Navid. Okay, recommend other friends to rename. Okay, okay. Rename this one. Okay, okay. Good, good. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. So, please change the extension to PDF. Maybe I wanted to rename this file and some extensions. Okay, okay. Please rename as Mr. Navid recommended, suggested you. And if you have again problem with opening this book, please inform me. Okay, no problem. Okay. And so we will have, I haven't here about the number of students at the moment put, okay, and okay. Thank you so much. And there is a here a slide about the, sorry, I think all of you are familiar with Persian language also, because I prepared this one in another course. I have also Persian language course, and I have some similar slides in both. Sometimes I use this kind of slides in the class in the Persian language, but here also I know all of you are okay with Persian language. Just I want to review the concept of marketing very brief, and in a brief way, defining this concept. And marketing definition means create, communicate, deliver the value to the target market at a profit. It means when you want to have a very brief definition about marketing, you can say this one. Again, I should emphasize on the concept of value. It's very important concept in today's marketing in throughout the world. Marketing today is very involved with value concept. And already I told you what is value. We have some benefits, some cost. A customer wants to buy a good or product and use a service. Yes, when you want to use a service, you will have some costs and some benefits. You analyze how much you pay and how much you spend your time, your money, and your energy. And after that, what will you get from a product, from a good or services, and what kind of benefit you can receive, and how you benefit from a product. After analyzing together, you can get the value, and in your mind, you can feel a good or bad or positive or negative image about the product or about a good or service, or in a general concept, the product. So, but another thing is important. Finally, a company needs profit because a company needs making money. You create, communicate, deliver value to the target market at a profit. This relationship should be win-win. You win and customer also win. If you win and customer win, this relationship can continue. Yes, and you can sustain this relationship because both sides are satisfied. Deliver value to customers and get profit. It means it is the Farsi definition of this, and it's not my goal or objective to all things in also Persian language in Islam. Just because already I prepared this one for Persian course, I use this one. Thanks to friends, to very good comments, and also Mr. Ahmad, I say I should have profit. Yes, it means this definition, and emphasize on value concepts. And this study is also very good. You can find many marketing plans, many marketing steps, and also business plans. In this slide, in the very brief way, what shall we do for marketing in the, for example, target market? What shall we do? Very short way to showing what marketing works. First of all, you should have a market research. When, for example, you want to go to the Mazar Sharif and have a marketing, you should, sometimes I cannot pronounce the name of cities correctly, please help me. You know, many Iranian people knows exactly the places of, for example, Kandahar, Mazar Sharif, and so Kabul also is the capital of Afghanistan, and we know many things about Afghanistan. But sometimes surely you know very better than me the names and also the situation in Afghanistan. Please help me. For example, you want to go to the city in the Afghanistan and start your marketing job, and your business. First of all, you should have market research related to your product. For example, sometimes you want to sell TV, you want to sell car, you want to sell food. and sometimes you want to provide a service. You want to, for example, you want to have a internet service provider in this city. Sometimes you want to have an insurance company, and so sometimes you want to establish a bank in this city. So related to your goods or services and your kind of product, you should have a market research. And so after that, when you get information about this research, and you will have many information and data from this city about the people, about their interest, and sometimes you need distribute and spread the questionnaires among some part of people, and getting their ideas and their interest and about something like their age, income, education, and how many male, how many female live in this city, and also what about the economic affairs in this city, what about the political affairs, and the combination of population, and the age is very important, also education. It related to your product, you should gather information and do market research. After market research, you can go to this one, STP. You should do segmentation. What does segmentation mean? What does it mean? Segmentation. You should divide and break down the people to some groups. Okay, you should have some and classify. You should classify the people in terms of, for example, or categorize in terms of age, in terms of education, in terms of income. So and many things you can think about this kind of categorize or a classification, and you will have some segment. Every part of these people in terms of anything, for example, age, income, or education. For example, there are many criteria in this kind of segment in marketing, and you will have some groups of people, and you should choose those people are related to your product. For example, sometimes you want to sell or produce, for example, books. Your customer or clients will be educated people, or for example, students in this city. For example, non-educated people, many of non-educated people cannot be your customers in the book industry, and when you want to sell book. And so after segmentation, you choose your target market. You have first divide and categorize the people, and after that, when you, for example, choose the educated people, it means targeting. And when you choose the, for example, non-educated people, for example, you choose the children in this city. Children is are your target market. And finally, after segmentation, and finally, you will have in this step positioning. You should position yourself, and you should start advertising and introducing yourself to people in this city and in the target market. You should inform the people, I am here to provide a service or product for you or a good for you, and my name is, for example, your company, and the name of my products are here. We will explain about these three in this week more in next pages, and what is segmentation, what is targeting, and what is positioning. Some students ask me about, okay, This one is a just brief way, and in the future we will talk about all things. About, for example, what is about market research. We have a separate chapter in marketing books. You can see this one, and for example, in this case, I can address you to. Yes. If you go to chapter 4 of book marketing management, Mr. Ehsan and other friends, you can find many things about conducting marketing research. The chapter 4 in part 2. And this week I want to explain more about because STP is a very important thing, and also we will analyze the marketing research and what is marketing research. Don't worry about this one. Also, we will have something, but because STP is a very important concept in the this marketing course, we can concentrate on this. About the details of marketing research, I can show you something. And so, for example, in marketing research, first of all, based on the marketing management books, we should define the problem and the research objectives. What is problem? I want to sell something in this city. It is my problem. I have many competitors in this city. It is my problem. Already many companies started their business, and their business is similar like my business. It is my problem. I should define my objectives first when I want to do market research, and after that I should develop the research plan. And what is my research plan? After research plan defined and determined, developed, I should collect the information. What kind of information I can collect? Sometimes I can go to the databases and or secondary data in, for example, some databases in some statistics institutes in this city and in the country, and find other the result of other research. And sometimes I need directly go to the among people and gathering information. And for example, I can I can prepare a questionnaire and set some questions in this questionnaire, and after set questions, so to the among the people and ask them some questions. And after collecting the questionnaire, will have many helpful information about the people and their interests and their ideas. And after collect the information, I should analyze the information using some statistics methods. I can analyze the information, and after that I should present and the finding. What is my finding about this marketing research, and show to other partners in the company and other managers, because in a company we want marketing is not just a part of a company. Already I told you, marketing is related to all part of a company, and so it is a marketing research. After the marketing research analysis and also present this one, we can make decision and what shall we do and what is our step, and after that go to STP. Let's go to some common the basic steps for market research. Yes, and thank you, Mr. Ehsan and Mr. Navid. And Mr. Ahmed, I said, do we need SWOT analysis for this kind of research? Yes, sometimes when we want to go to the competition environment and have a compete, This one is a very brief definition. In marketing plan, inside of a marketing plan and the implementation of the marketing strategy, we need a SWOT. And I think maybe in typing a SWOT analysis, already you type this one, and I can type for you in a better. SWOT, very nice point about Mr. Ahmadzai and reminding me about SWOT analysis. We will have SWOT analysis in one chapter, and will tell you about what is this. SWOT analysis means business. Also, is a business tool, and is a good way to analyze a company and other companies. And it, do you know, it means. Okay, I can say to you about this one, about strength, about also weaknesses, and also opportunities and threats. Okay. Let's have what is SWOT. SWOT analysis is the first letters of these four. When you want to compete for other companies, first you should know about your strengths. What about how strong you are, and in which area you are strong and you are powerful. For example, the company has a good staff. The company has a good access to natural resources. A company has a good relationship with governors. A company has a very good, very many assets. Assets, for example, like buildings, equipment. Each company has some kind of strength. For example, my company has a very knowledgeable staff. My company has a very has so much money. My company have access to, for example, IT facilities, and many strengths you can define for your company. It is the internal factor. Inside of your company, what you have, it is a strength. I think because friends asked me, because SWOT analysis is a very important also subject in our, because your friend asked me to explain, at the moment I'm explaining this one, but in the future we will have a special part for this one. Just have a look at this, what is SWOT analysis. And weaknesses, about the company's disabilities, and in which area company is not so strong and needs to better and empower. Sometimes, for example, your company doesn't have a good situation, a financial, for example, in terms of finance, a company is not good, but has a very good specialist and very good experts. You should all the time compare your strengths and weaknesses. In which area you are strong and in which area you are poor. Your company is poor. It means weaknesses. Weaknesses. It is those areas that the company are not good at them. And for example, a company has access to natural resources, but the company doesn't have this access. No access in competition environment. It can be weaknesses sometimes in some industries. So yes, weaknesses is opposite of strength. Thank you, Mr. Navid. And so strength and weaknesses are internal factors, internal, inside of company. And opportunities and threats are external factors. Sometimes your company is doing its business, and there will be some opportunity for your company. Let's have an example. For example, in Malaysia, a university is, for example, like University of Malaya at the moment has a good university in Malaysia. Because of some advertisement and some marketing campaign by Malaysian government, many people from Middle East like to immigrate to Malaysia for studying or working. Many students come from, for example, Iran to Malaysia. It is a good opportunity for universities because of the exchange rate and about the currency of Malaysia is not so powerful in comparing with dollar and with euro in European countries. Many people at the moment in the Middle East, because they can afford their expenditures in some countries like Malaysia, choose Malaysia as a target and come to Malaysia to study. So it's this kind of immigration, and because of the not so powerful currency in Malaysia, there will be an opportunity for universities in Malaysia to attracting international students from other countries. It is a kind of opportunity. And sometimes, for example, you do import something to your country, and import some goods. When there is a rules about the tariff. You know tariffs that you say in Afghanistan or Iran, تعرفه گمرکی. About tariffs, if any facilities about import help your company to import more and do business in a better way, it will be an opportunity changing the government policy about tariff and about import. Sometimes, for example, very good taxes rules can affect your company. If more tax, it means it will be a threat for your company. Threat is external also and opposite of opportunity. Threat is a bad news, opportunity is good news. And Mr. Navid is about the peace. You mean peace is between countries, or you mean another kind of story? Could you explain about this one? Oh, yes. Yes, peace is opportunity. Yes, it is exactly. Peace is opportunity. Yes, thank you, Mr. Navid, and thank you, Mr. Ahmad Zai, to this comment, and good partner. Good. Okay. Let's go back to some comments. Okay. Sorry, because yes, Mr. Navi says strengths and weaknesses are internal and external are opportunities. Yes, already I told you. And Mr. Aziz says example for marketing mix. Yes, we will. Why you forgot marketing mix very fast, Mr. Aziz? Already I told you about marketing mix. Yes, product, price, place, and promotion. Last week we discussed about this one, marketing mix. Do you remember 4 P's of marketing? Yes, do you remember? Oh, maybe you want to know how we can use marketing mix concept in marketing steps. Yes, maybe you want to know this one. Okay, I will explain for you. And after that, let's have a look at some comments. Need time to explain it. What do you mean, Mr. Ahmad? Do I need time to explain it? Please inform me about this one. And okay, Mr. Navid has a good example about the strengths. Very good. Staff, assets, capital, organization, image, and expertise. Very nice. Very good examples for strengths and weaknesses, opposite of strengths. Thank you. Mr. Ahmed, please explain about this your phrase need time to explain it. Thank you so much. And Mr. Nabil said good partners. Good partners can be a strength for a company. Yes, good partners. And peace is an opportunity, and taxes can be, we don't know about taxes exactly. If taxes is more, it will be a threat for companies. Sometimes less taxes and lower taxes, it means a opportunity for a company. And so the next one, okay. It's Mr. Ali says, what is difference between a strength and opportunity? A strength is, and already I told, internal affairs, internal factor, and opportunities is external. In another way, I can explain for you about what is a strength and opportunity difference. In a strength, it's up to you do something. Sometimes, for example, you can empower your company with recruiting new staff, okay? But sometimes in a strength, you have control, Mr. Aziz, in a strength. Because you can empower yourself, you can improve your activities. About opportunities and about the threats, they are from outside of, they come from your outside of your company. You don't have control of the opportunities and threats, and just you can use opportunities and you can fight with threats. Yes, because they come from outside of your company. But strengths and weaknesses are inside of your company, and you can do something about them. You can do something. And what about opportunities? You threat all the time. You should be waiting and you predict. You should predict and ready to use opportunities and enjoy opportunities, and also fight and face about the threats and how you can face a threat and solve the problem. For example, economic in Iran at the moment, Iran country, a very important threat. Anybody can say what is the the very important threat for Iranian companies. Iranian companies. Anybody can say? Yes. Okay. You told about oil and also shaking situation. Yes. Very good. The very important threat for companies. Very nice. Mr. Nawabi and Mr. Navi together told the best answer for this one. Sanctions. Sanctions is a very important threat for Iranian companies at the moment. And also because, as Mr. Nawabi explained, they cannot export and have business with international market. It is very good point from these two friends, sanctions and this problem of Iranian companies, because Iranian companies cannot control under sanctions because it is a political effort between two governments, or Iranian government for other governments. We say this one external factor. Sanctions come from outside of company, and company should do something about this problem. And but, for example, they having some good experts, a company can do something by itself, and it is under its control. Under its control, recruiting the best, for example, experts, or buying some assets, buying some equipment, and like that. Okay, I think better go to the these steps, and after this one, when you did segmentation, targeting, and positioning, and you introduce yourself to society and people of a city, people of a state, or people of a country, and sometimes you want to introduce yourself to all people throughout the world. It depends what is your target market and how global you are and how global you think. And it is depends on this. One student asked me, okay, sorry, maybe I missed some oil and gas. The What do you mean by oil and gas, Mr.? You mean about the opportunity for Iran, or I think this one, the price of oil maybe. Sometimes there's a good, very important thing about threat and opportunity. Sometimes, an opportunity for a company can be a threat for other company. Please be careful about this one. What does it mean? Sometimes your company, suppose your company is producing car inside of country, a product, national product. You produce a car inside of your country and you don't import car from other countries. When there is a limitation about imports, for example, government decide to limit or restrict the imports from other countries. For example, higher tariffs for imports. In this rule, your company can get an opportunity. It is an opportunity for your company because your company produce inside your country. It means when the government rules making trouble for imports and causes import less, it is an opportunity for your company. But when another company all the time likes import car from other countries, this decision of government can be a threat for another company. Did you get what I mean? Sometimes a news can be opportunity for you and a threat for other companies, same news or same decision. A decision maybe is an opportunity for my company, and the same time, the same decision is a threat for another company. Please be careful about this concept also. Yes, very good. Oil and gas, Mr. Ahmad said, can be opportunities and also a strength for Iran. It depends. In fact, oil and gas and natural resources like this oil and gas, they are a strength for Iran, Mr. Ahmad. But if you say this is an opportunity, it depends which industry and which company. For Iran country, yes, they are a strength. And for example, a company wants to have a petrochemical business. Okay, when somebody establish a petrochemical inside of Iran, because its company has access to oil and gas easily and less shipment expenditures and less shipment costs, this petrochemical company can use this availability of this gas and oil to this country in this country as an opportunity for this company. But as usual for country we say oil and gas is a strength for a country. Yes, but some think about the price of oil or gas. For some companies, it can be opportunity or threat. Do you know what about fluctuations? Fluctuations of price in oil or gas. Fluctuations can be opportunity, can be threat for some companies. Fluctuations of price. And please be careful about this concept. Mr. Navid says just a strange, yes, because we can accept this one. It for country can just a strange oil and gas, and so as I explained about opportunity and also. Yes, Mr. Navis also says if there is a better trade of oil and gas, that might be an opportunity for the oil and gas having better market and trade, better trade of oil and gas. Yes, this aspect can be acceptable as an opportunity, and we should be careful about internal factors and external factors. If you concentrate on these two concepts, you can get more and understand better this concept. Sometimes maybe you will be confused about the concept of opportunity and concept of strength. In some books, you can see this one, and please be careful about these concepts more. Thank you so much. And so better go to next one. After you do these steps, you should use make some strategies and choose some strategies and decisions. Already I told you marketing mix last week. Please let's have a flashback to this one because some student maybe forgot this concept, and so better go to this concept again. Okay, I'm looking for the slide for marketing mix, and so and before that, I want to show another picture about the sunflower by Toyota company. The first minute of this session, I told you about this one. You can see another picture from this one, and so this. Some of you asked me what is last week I told you and I explained you what this one marketing mix. You remember this one marketing mix 4P? Yes. At the moment, I think all of you remember this one. What is marketing mix in this slide? All of you can see this one marketing mix. Yes. Already I told you, and last week I explained all details about this one. Who asked me what is marketing mix in this one? And I think maybe how we can use marketing mix in this step. Yes. Any comments? No. Any idea about this one? Can you hear me at the moment, all of you? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. And so please have a okay. We went to marketing mix, which means we can be here. So thanks to all. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Very good active class, and all the time students in this class write their comments and their ideas. Very nice class, and I enjoyed this class. Hopefully, I can. I will do my best to provide the best material in this class. And already I told you this class it's not a relationship between, for example, teacher and a student. All same, and we can share information. We can share knowledge, and Thanks to all to sharing knowledge and informing me about many things. Very nice. Uh, Thanks to all again. This one, it is a marketing mix and it is a kind of marketing steps. What does it mean? After segmentation, targeting, and positioning, we want to go to marketing mix. It means in every part of marketing mix, we can choose a strategy and we can do some activities. How? Sometimes in competition and in marketing, you need more concentrate on advertising sometimes. A manager should choose one of them or mixture of them or all of them together. Marketing mix helps you what in which area you should move, and you can choose many things to making a strategy and choosing a strategy, and after that achieve your goals. What is your goals and objectives? After that, how you can achieve your goals. And so the marketing mix shows you the way. It means all things you should think. Another time, I want to remind you all of these details already I explained. Uh, you can choose and do something about that. For example, advertising, you can focus on advertising at the moment in this city or in this country for your activities. Sometimes manager recognize there's better concentrate on price. Sometimes, for example, sometimes you can spend $5,000 or $10,000 on advertisement, okay, in a city, and enjoy the results. Sometimes you say, at the moment I have no time to go advertising because competitors are very fast and the selling and market share for my product is low. What shall I do in the short term? Sometimes advertising maybe in short term, you cannot get answer from advertising. Instead of spending, for example, here, sometimes you have two ways: spending money on advertisements, okay, and one. Sometimes you should or must cut the price. Or what does it mean? Depending on the market and your area, sometimes you can spend money on, sorry, in this software sometimes have problem for typing something and I cannot separate this one, maybe, sorry, this one. What about these two? Uh, Sometimes you have expenditures for advertisement and you should spend money, okay? And in a situation you prefer lower price, not spending on advertisement. It depends on management and making the best decision. You need to be careful in the competition. If, for example, you can have a very good advertisement strategy, but maybe in short term you cannot get the answer, and you will miss the main part of the market and market share. Sometimes many managers are involved with these two in many situations. It is better spending money advertisement or go to lower price and discount to customers and discount. It means in both cases you will miss money, yes, but which one is better? It is important, and a marketer and a successful marketers all the time should, after gathering information about the market, make the correct decision. In the future also we will talk about uh, these two decisions in the competition environment. We will have something about this one. Did you get what I mean? How you can get these two? The price is related to the price, this part of marketing mix, list price discounts, and the advertisement is related to advertising. Okay? Sometimes you have another way. The third way is going to other channels, and you can change your geographical coverage. Go to another P for marketing mix place. And sometimes you need change in long-term quality, design, and features. All of these fees related to short-term or long-term. For example, in a short term, you cannot change your product variety. For example, new product. If you want to introduce a new product, you need more time in long term. But in short term, you can go to price, discounts. Sometimes in short term also advertising is good. It depends which kind of advertising. For example, advertising in a shopping center or advertising in billboard or in TV. It depends all the time. Marketing mix is a business tool, helps managers to make better decisions because it shows in which area you should think. If you are manager, you should think about all and the best, choose the best part to marketing mix and go to its strategies. Okay. Sometimes, for example, you need to change packaging. Sometimes your transport is important. In which area you should? I don't mean just a manager should choose one. Sometimes a manager can choose from each part one thing. For example, at the same time, go to brand name and how I can change the brand name and, or for example, improve my branding, and the same time go to list price and also advertising and also to coverage and channel. Sometimes you can do all in the same time, sometimes different time. And so it is a marketing mix concept, very important concept in the marketing steps. And after this one, you can go to implementation and accomplish and do. You should go to implementation and do your strategies. And after implementation, it means if you decided to have a marketing campaign, or for example, sometimes if you make the strategy for lower prices, and you should do this one. And after that, control and evaluate your activities. These two also we will experiment in the future. Uh, uh, Mr. Ahmed Bey says we have to know the rest of yes, yes. Product price, promotion place, very good. Already he wrote this one, and also say he sometimes it is not need for advertisement. Very good. It is a good point. Thank you so much. I told already, sometimes you recognize and you decide no advertisement and go to lower price. Sometimes you prefer go to packaging, go to change variety. It depends on short term or long term. After that, Mr. Ahmed, again, maybe the company be already well-known company and not. Yes, but you should be careful all the time. If your company is a well-known company, okay, but sometimes you will have different products. Samsung company has a wide variety of products. For example, Samsung produces TV, same time a smartphone, same time blender, mixture, for example, meat processor and food processor. It means for any product, maybe you need advertising. Sometimes you are well. Let's have an example, Mr. Ahmad Rai. What about Coca-Cola company? You know, more than 100 years, many people throughout the world know Coca-Cola. Why Coca-Cola advertises again and again? Why? It means you cannot say sometimes if you are well known, you know no need to advertising. The main reason and the most important reason in this area, anybody can say why very well known company advertise more again and again. Why? The main reason, what is the main reason? Anybody can say main reason? No idea, no comment. Why? Very good, Mr. Nabi. Thank you so much. Because we want to beat competitors. Competitors coming more and more, and every day new competitors. So we cannot be, for example, sure about our for example, positioning and our brand already, yes, we are well known and our fame. Yes, we cannot rely and we cannot stay and we cannot stop advertising in many areas. Sometimes I told you in short term or long term, you can change your strategy about advertising or lower price or your packaging or your production. But as a whole and in generally in competition environment, many times you need advertising. And thank you so much because of competitors and also Miss Oria said it's bring change in product or wants more customers. Yes, because we need more customers. Two important things for a company, we have the cheap previous customers and loyal customers. We should maintain them and attract new customers. Another thing in we will explain about customer relationship management. We will have a chapter about this one. And so thank you so much. Competition also, Mr. Ahmed I told about the competition. Thank you so much. And also Mr. Wahidi says to introduce new change. Yes, sometimes you need to, thank you so much, you need to introduce your products, new products. Already I told in another way, thank you so much. And they want to have more customers. Ms. Oria already said this one. Yes, all the time you should attract more and more customers, and you can. It means when you are well known, it's not a reason to stop advertising. And thank you, Mr. Ahmed and other friends. Thank you so much to all. For this one, I showed this slide to you, because I just want to go to this part first. Identifying market segments and targets. So better go to this part first. Let's have a video or clip, because maybe some of you somehow tired about this discussion very long time, and better go to a video or clip. Yes, at the moment I can show you the video about, yes. Um, Yes, I will put the link for you. Don't worry about this one. If all of you can access to YouTube, please let me check the availability of this one. Show some videos, and I want to get your ideas and remarks about this kind of videos. Hopefully all of you could see this video, and okay, this link maybe. I had another thing for showing to you, and I think it's about the consumer behavior. When today in the world, you need sometimes change the behavior, and you can have an impact on customers. Sometimes you no need just waiting for the people and how they perceive, how they think, what about their interest. Sometimes you can have impact on them. And so there is another very good video about I'm looking, because sometimes in this software we have yes. Well, let me show to you another videos, and we get the link. Okay, I can send you this link. Those students are have access to internet at the moment. All of you have access, and I mean, in my country, sometimes people don't access to YouTube, and so this one, please check this one also, and I will show you this one. I want to know about your ideas and remarks about this one. What is this? This video also was related to consumer behavior and how we can, with making fun, as you said, as you saw this video, I hopefully all of you could see this video. They changed the stairs in this video as a like a piano, and this one every stairs has a like a note in piano, and they use this one, and so let's have a look at Muhammad Mr. Aziz. This is an experiment that tells how many people use the accelerator instead of the yes, yes, very good. So they built a staircase made of electronic piano and keys that play notes when you step on them. Very nice, very complete, and very better than me explained Mr. Aziz this one. Thank you so much. And Mr. Ehsan, methods for changing the behavior of people. Very good point. Very nice also this one. And any comments? Thank you. Thank you so much to friends, to very nice comments and very nice ideas. Any other comments? No? Thank you. Let's go to the slides again. Maybe times at the moment, okay. We can continue 5 minutes more. And for this class, yes, Mr. Navigate to a creative way to see how people receive the change in stairs. Very nice, very good. Thank you so much. And we can discuss about this kind of video in next sessions. Just I should show you 2 slides more, and we will finish this session because the time at the moment. There are some questions about the targeting and segmentation. What are the different levels of market segmentation? In what ways can a company divide a market into segments? And what are the requirements for effective segmentation? How should business markets be segmented? And how should a company choose the most attractive target market? Choosing the target market and go to the target market is very important in marketing steps. I will explain you next time for you, and just have a review of this one. It is a like target, and your target market is a very nice picture about the target market. What we need for target marketing, marketing requirements are identify and profile distinct groups of buyers, market segmentation, and select one or more market segments to enter. For example, sometimes you choose children, sometimes you choose women in the society, men in society, educated people, for example, sometimes and people with more income, and sometimes poor people and rich people. There is many kind of segments in the society, and for each establish and communicate benefits of offering. How you can communicate with people and how you can position yourself in the customer's mind and the people's mind, it is positioning. After segmentation and targeting, you should go to positioning and finding the good position in society and in your target market, comparing with other competitors. You need the best position, you need the good position, and for making profit. It is a kind of picture about demographic, behavioral, psychographic, and also geographical. Sometimes based on the geographic, you can divide the people to groups. Sometimes about demographic, it means age, about the gender and income, education. You can sometimes based on behaviors in the society and behavioral groups, and sometimes it is psychographic. It is different from geographic, inside the minds of customers, and how we will explain for you all of these next week. And some, for example, for geographic segmentation, We have this part of, for example, in United States, we can separate some states, and what about geo-clustering? Clustering is the main way to statistics to classification, and classification based of the geo and of the place. It is a like of this, and also demographic, which is the age and life cycle stage. For example, you are married or single. What about your age? About life stage and gender, you are male or female. What about your income? For which generation you are, and race and culture also are other things. And so, because the time is limited today, we can not continue more, and just we can have something reminding you about the next week. I will send you some materials. Don't worry about this one. Yes, demographic can be a part of geographic, but in some books we can separate these two. For example, demographic means, because you asked this one, demographic is related to age, life stage, gender, income. Yes, all of this one can be related to geographical location, because, but something no. For example, in any region at the moment you have some, for example, male and female, and also age is not related to geographical. Something of this may be related. For example, culture can be related to geographical. Yes, and so demographic all the time is not a part of geographic, Mr. Ahmed Bey. But thanks to your comment, and also human geographic. Okay, thank you. Very nice classroom with very good comments. I should thanks to all again. Hope you and your family will be good in coming days and in your life. And all the time, I hope and I wish health and also security for all people throughout the world, because the two most important things is health and security. So I wish the best for all of you, and please keep in touch with me through my email, and I will enjoy keep communicate with all of you, and using your knowledge and sharing information and other things. If any comments or any question, no, if you don't have any question or comments, I will end this meeting and I will close. Thank you so much for you, all of you. Very nice. Thanks to all. It is your kindness and kind of you to me, and hope we will have the better sessions with each other, and with new materials, new books, new articles, and new concepts. And please update yourself and update me, also make me update, and please help me to have a better discussion. And thanks again to all. Have a nice time with your family and with your society. Yes, thank you so much to all of you. Yes, we are looking for all the time the way to involving everyone in the class and in the discussion. Very nice ideas.